Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling-ding dong the bell. It's Tuesday morning, 6:30, no one on site yet. Cloudy day, sun's trying to poke through, nice and pleasant. So as usual, I'll make 2 or 3 videos throughout the day and we'll get back to you shortly. I'll go and have a quick look at the chickens, turn the lights off. Just looking, these are out of feed, which is a good thing. At first they were filling the feeders right up and we were getting a lot of wastage on the floor. So now they just put a little bit in. So we'll be back on with the netting today. So I'll come down here, I'll clean all this guttering out, sweep it all out and disinfect it. And then we're on to this side. Yeah, so I look forward to having this side done today. And starting on the far end. We'll concentrate on the piggery now. When the netting's up, whitewash is all out. And we need to concentrate after we get the piggery ready on the chicken house. A wall up on the front, all this needs screened off. Steel matting, iron matting along that side. And then the chicken netting, make it all secure. Because these chickens, the bigger chickens, are ready for moving out of this brooding pen. There's a few smaller ones in there, but equally there's a few very big ones. And they need to be out of this pen. So I'll leave this video there and we'll get back to you shortly. It's 12 o'clock, so we'll go and have a look what we've done this morning. We've started on this end this morning. We're putting the doorway in here. That's what the uprights are for and the angle iron. It's all been squared off and it's looking the roof to the floor looks pretty square. And we've got, if you can see on camera, we've got all them fastenings, them neck grips on that eave, and we've got grips to put on that eave. So we're going on with it, we're going on with the end, and then I assume they'll tie this net in. Tie the two together, so it'll be sewn up together. Yeah, so we're going on quite well. Get the rest of the grips up and then be cutting net to length to see how to fasten that on. So we'll have a look at the chickens. The green stuff hanging up, I put a large bunch of that in this morning. There's 2/3 of it gone, not a lot left at all. So we've had a bit of green picked this morning for the first time ever. Well, the first time ever here. And the same with these ones. These little ones haven't eaten as much, but they're only small compared with the big ones next door. But they're into it. So in the shop, Jean has a pumpkin, 1/3 of a pumpkin, maybe a little bit over, which is past its best. So I'll give that pumpkin to the birds tomorrow. Just vary the diet, make it more interesting. And eventually I'll get on to trying fermenting feed and try and make the actual feed cost cheaper. I'll experiment on the chickens, and if I'm happy with it, I'll continue it on to the pigs when we get pigs in. But chickens and pigs, like us, are omnivores, and if we ate porridge made out of oats 3 meals a day all his life, I think we'd be pretty bloody well bored with it. All these animals are the same. So I'm looking closely at feed over the coming weeks and months to vary it. The basis of the diets for chickens and pigs will be corn, but there's no reason why I can't start adding lots of other things. That's the leaves, I forget what they call them now, but they put them in the soup. They're high in protein, and you can use these leaves to make your own feed. You can actually buy this stuff as a meal, maybe not in the Philippines, and it's around the same protein value when it's made into a meal as what soybean meal is. So it's very high in protein. Yeah, and same as here. We've got somebody threw an old pumpkin in here. He's that side of this. That's this side. There. Pumpkin leaves you can feed the chickens and pigs. And there's quite a large pumpkin there. So if you follow the leaves down, I don't know if I know pumpkin leaves, they're not, they seem a bit rougher. No, maybe not. But it won't just stop there, it will spread further afield. There might be, if you follow the vine, there might be half a dozen bloody pumpkins on that thing. Them are new leaves. Some of these are the older leaves. I don't know. Right, I'll leave this video there. I'll do another one later this afternoon. And we'll see you then. It's 10 to 5. So we'll go and see what we've done at the end of the day. As you can see, we started on the end. I'll show you, it's a little bit more complicated, the end. We've put angle iron up to the roof to form a doorway, and there's a piece of rail bar, as you can see on the camera, across the top. That's going to make the doorway. So I think we'll have an opening door with more angle iron and the door just screened off separately. I think that's how they'll do it. Then we've got VO bar going along, coming down from the roof, and then a long piece of VO bar across to form the bottom of this apex. And then the net's hung up to that length of VO bar with those clips. There's clips on the guttering, so they were initially thinking of clipping it up there and then dropping it down, but it's not wide enough to reach the full length, so they would have had to let a piece in the bottom. So the way they're doing it is much better. I would think they'll do the missing gap on the apex in two pieces. So they'll fasten it to the clips on the underside of the guttering there. And they won't have to cut it, they'll just get a long piece, the width in the middle, and then fold it over like an envelope going down to this end, I would imagine. That's how they'll do it. Fastening onto the clips of the guttering. If we'd have been really clever, the fold over and the fastening onto the VO bar could have been done in one go using the same clips of what this piece has been fastened onto. But that's easier said than done, you know. It's It's finicky fastening this bottom bit of netting and the top bit of netting, folding it over and fastening it to one clip. I've ordered more clips. I think we'll be getting to the end of what I initially ordered, which was 200. So another 200 should finish the job. They're on order this afternoon. But if we have to stop the netting, we go back onto the hen house with 2 more small wall supports down there. Yeah, but it's coming along good. They're figuring it out as they go along, and they're making the job of it. And then they've got a corner piece on here, I've just seen, welded up. So these two will join together. Whether they sew it up or clip it up, I don't know. As long as it's sealed, we'll be right. So the greenery, we give the smaller birds, it'll be well over half gone. Go away, cat. They've had a good old peck at that. And the larger birds, they've just about finished it all. So we'll take that out in the morning, and there's a piece of pumpkin we'll put in. Now the netting, looking at the netting, we'll probably have enough to finish the piggery. Yeah, it looks different. It's just see-through netting. It will restrict the airflow a little bit, but already you can sense it's changing the atmosphere in the piggery. So we'll leave this video there. I'll do another one tomorrow, and we'll see you then.